They could go to Champions League.
Yeah.
That'd be a great story for the season.
Right, hello and welcome to the MatchDayVlogs YouTube channel. On this channel we vlog the games at St Mary's and occasional away games. So if you're a fan of Southampton Football Club or football in general, consider subscribing. And of course, we're in a very unusual situation. I have Jack joining me via a stream on the internet, and we're just going to have a quick chat just to catch up about the various topics that have been going on, because it's been a bit weird. Jack, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. I'm excited about the football being back.
It is, and it's finally coming back. Now, I'll be honest with you, I didn't think it was gonna come back at all. I thought this was it, null and voided season. I couldn't see any way of it returning, but they've managed to find a way to bring it back behind closed doors. Various measures being put in place so that we can have the football and have the season concluded. We're gonna go over 3 topics today. We discussed we're going to try and finite it to 3 particular topics. Topic number 1, Ralph signing for 4 years. Big news.
Big news.
Some really sketchy transfer news, which has just come in as of this week. And finally, the return of football, because I feel that could go on for a bit. But first things first, how have you been, Jack?
I'm very well. It's nice to be at home, nice to see everybody, but I'm just more excited about... After everything, I'm just so excited for football to be back. After watching so much Bundesliga and watching I've got into so many YouTube channels, just giving me all the football content. I don't think anybody really knows how prime and ready I am to bring out close all matches, but apart from that, I'm doing very well. How are you, Mike? How's everything?
I'm good. I haven't had a haircut in 3 months. I haven't worn socks in 3 months. It's weird. It's going to be very, very strange when this is all over and we go back to normal society and a way of life, really.
If we're going to discuss bad haircuts, there is a reason I'm wearing a hat. I got the Spielberg wings.
Oh, yeah.
Spielberg wings.
So, moving on to our first topic, Ralph signing for 4 years. This is quite something, and I honestly think that anyone out there who has had a bad day at the office, a bad day at work, can use this as an example. Like, for instance, if you lose 9-0 at home and then 6 months later you get a 4-year contract, anything is possible. Anything is possible. But I am delighted that he's signed for another 4 years. 4 years is a significant contract, I think. I mean, you know, normally you see a 3-year contract being put out there, but it's good to be put in place. So I'm feeling very positive about it.
I'm feeling really good about it. I was reading up on a few different things about what he's been doing, sort of like in the build up to this, and it just looks like they're going to give him and Matt Croker, the director of football, seem to be. They're going to be,
right,
on us for the next 4 years, completely try and give us a new way of playing, a new foundation to build upon from the youth team all the way up. I think Ralph's got his mission plan. This contract is then back in that mission plan.
I mean, I was pretty confident he was going to sign. I don't know, it just seemed like there wasn't really anything out there that was going to snatch him away from our projects that are happening at the moment. So, but yeah, it's a positive step for the club, and I'm looking forward to seeing more Hasenhüttl football at St Mary's and on the road.
From Christmas onwards, you saw such a change in the squad and a sort of foundation of playing. It just takes that style of football that he wants is going to take time. When everyone calls him the Alpine Klopp, it took Klopp a few seasons to sort of adjust to playing that football. Getting a team in shape, and now it looks like Ralph's got that pressing football. I was told about the iBook. It's a new archive system for training for from the academy down all the way up. That's going to give the style of play that Ralph wants within the club. So when a player's willing to come through, like Smallbone, who just got that new, was it 3-4-year contract?
4 year.
4 year.
Yeah.
To get new blood in the squad like him, that's what we're looking for.
It's the Southampton way, and I think that's something that we haven't really seen for a while. Moving further on the discussion of transfers, I think the Smallbone contract extension, new contract to 2024, is a solid move for the club. And the other big transfer rumour, this one's making me smile. Leicester have come in for Vestergaard, or are showing interest for Vestergaard. and are willing to pay up to 26 million. I don't know what to say about this.
Just take that money and run.
Yeah, take it and run. Yeah, I've seen lots of people out there posting, just take the money and run. And maybe they're seeing something in him that we can't establish, but I don't know. I don't see it. The fact that we're now able to potentially make money on Yannick Vestergaard,
it's crazy.
Is crazy, yeah.
But I think the craziest thing is now you look at Leicester coming in for Vestergaard and also Bertrand.
Mm-hmm.
In the game where we lost 9-0, Bertrand got sent off and Vestergaard got subbed at half-time.
Yeah. So there's a conspiracy here. What's going on?
Yeah, Roger was like, I like those guys. They were home by half-time. I like that.
It's an odd one. I mean, I think Ryan Bertrand is another one that really, when he's on his game, he's a decent player.
Defensively, apart from Vestergaard, I don't think we should be selling too much because that is where we are shakiest. But if we can get 20 mil for Vestergaard, then yeah.
Yeah, 20 mil plus for Vestergaard, we'd be laughing. And of course, the other big news is Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. This one's kind of not that much of a surprise. I mean, when it was touted that, oh, he's showing interest in moving on, he's always showed interest in moving on. And I think the last two fan forums that we've had, it's been made very, very clear to the fans that Pierre-Emile Højbjerg has plans to move to a big club, whatever that means these days, and to win trophies. So it's not a surprise. He had a year left on his contract. So this is either an audacious move to get a new contract deal with Southampton, or it's time to go. And I think his performances have been solid this season, but I would argue that the system that we play now doesn't make him shine.
No, he wants to be that forward-moving, attack-minded midfielder. But what we need is kind of box-to-box, someone who can drop back and defend. He's got really great ball retention, so he's great at getting the ball back and give and go. But he's got 5 goals and 6 assists. It's not amazing. It's good. It's good. It's not amazing.
Yeah. Incidentally, the last few seasons, every single number I got on the back of my shirt has turned out to be a bit of a flop season for that player. I'm going to stop putting numbers on the back of my shirt. Do you know what number was on my shirt last season?
Was it 8?
Number 18.
Oh, 18.
Lamina.
Yeah.
Transfer stuff, I'm not worried about a lot of it. I think it's all going to work itself out, and I never think Ralph is going to get a massive pot of money to spend, but I think looks like there's signs to be investment in the right areas. I
think it's more about who we're bringing in. For so long we've been sort of doing that thing of bringing in sort of foreign players that you don't really know of, but that are sort of seedlings that are going to as soon as they get into the league, going to pop, and that hasn't worked out at all. Like our best signing in the past 5 years, it's been Danny Ings.
Right.
Premier League proven. All these guys that we've been getting in from here and there, sort of like French leagues and stuff like that, it's not been working. So people with an idea and understanding of what we're trying to get in the club. I think between Ralph and Matt, I think that's where it's going to come in from. And can you imagine what our season would have looked like if Danny Ings had got injured? Doesn't even better think about it, does it? So anyway, moving on from that very, very dark thought, because that is, that's a scary one. The return of football. So football's coming back on Wednesday, the 17th of June. I think we're going to see some strange things. It's probably a given that Liverpool are going to win the title within the first 3 or 4 games, but I think we're going to see some strange things. I think we're going to see a lot of the elite big clubs who have players that are used to being pampered, used to having an ice room, an ice bath, all these kind of things. I think we might see some underdog victories in the first few games at least, where clubs are getting back into the flow of things. So I think it could be an interesting watch for a lot of these games. Who knows? I mean, Arsenal had a warm-up game against Brentford, and would they lose like 3-2 or something like that? And it's Brentford are a wicked team right now.
Yeah, but they're pushing for promotion, right?
They shouldn't be beating Arsenal. I sort of think the same. From watching all these closed-door matches, what I found is it's just the teams who are the most well-drilled that win. Whoever's team, are just running the motions of play, just strict tight games. Those are the teams that have been really good. What a time to be a Sheffield United fan. They could go to the Champions League.
Yeah.
That'd be a great story for the season.
Do you know what? At the start of the season, I think everyone was looking at the fixtures and seeing us finish the season with Sheffield United at home and thinking, yeah, that'd be a nice easy game because they'll already be relegated. It's been quite something to see this has all come to happen, and the fact that they have managed to put these games back on. I saw an unbelievable statistic on Sky Sports News the other day, but it was just highlighting how much revenue the Premier League brings in. This is staggering. Look, Premier League clubs' revenue increased to 5.2 billion in 2018-2019. So that's last season, that's not even this season. The Premier League revenue is 73% higher than any other league. The big 5 European leagues generated 15 billion in revenue. 35% of that is us. And EFL revenues reached 1 billion for the first time. And that, again, that's 2018-2019. So it just shows you what a massive... So the fact that they brought back Bundesliga and the fact that the Liga was coming back, really the big money for everyone was the Premier League. It was an absolute necessity that they get that back.
When you think about it, like just how much money it makes, and still yet how hard it is to watch a game over here, it's crazy. Like the fact that like on a weekend you couldn't even watch all the games if you even if you wanted to, you couldn't do that legally, and the fact it still takes that much money is crazy.
So it's good. It's coming back.
I think it's going to take a few weeks to realise that I'm not just playing FIFA still.
It's going to be strange. I think it's going to be interesting, but I feel like saying, are you anxious? Have you been furloughed or made redundant? Have you missed that high level of anxiety in your life? Well, don't worry, because the Premier League's coming back. It's like just what we wanted. Really? Yes, sort of, in a way. Couple of interesting new rules that are going to come in. 5 subs. That's going to be it, but I believe 2 of them have got to be made at half time. Because can you imagine Jose Mourinho literally sending on 5 subs on the 88th minute just to literally kill off a game? And the other rule that they're allowing is coin toss audio.
Great.
So we'll be able to hear if Prowsey says tails never fails.
It's what we've been missing from the game. Everyone's been going on about VAR, but what we really need. It's the best part of the game. Most people leave. If you don't never leave.
So yeah, there are coin toss audio, 5 subs, and of course they won't be allowed to celebrate. They'll have to do that elbow thing.
Yeah, there's been some strange celebrate, but there's been some great, like I've seen some fantastic social distancing celebrations. Players are thinking about it. Fair play to them. They're like, we need to think outside the box here. If
They're working
Alex
with it.
scores, things are going to be nuts because who knows what he's been working on.
My goodness. I was wondering whether or not we could somehow get a press pass. I don't know how it works. What do you reckon? Who do we need to call?
It must be doable. I mean, like, just wander in with a high vis and a laminate and people let you in anywhere.
High vis, a laminate, and a ladder.
A ladder, that's it. Just walk with a ladder.
Just walk anywhere with a ladder. So, we'll just, my phone. I think I left my phone inside. Can I just... We're not condoning any of this action, by the way. Please don't sneak into the ground.
Amazing. That's a great video to watch.
Yeah, just to get the views. Yeah. Shocking.
Not saying do it, but if you do it, record it.
We'll have another catch up on one of these soon. Either way, we're gonna try something on Matchday Vlogs. Obviously, we're not going to be able to go to St Mary's Stadium or any of the away days because they're behind closed doors. But we will find a way to somehow capture what we would normally capture on a match day. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it. On that bombshell, we'll leave it there. Thanks for joining us. Give us a thumbs up if you've reached it this far in the video. Subscribe for more obscure content like this as until we can go back to a football stadium and enjoy a game in real life. It's going to be a bit weird. My email keeps going off.
I've heard it a few times. I assumed it was me, but then again, no one emails me.
Jack, thanks for joining us.
It's great to be here.
I've also done a new intro as well, so you'll be excited to see that when it comes out.
They would have already seen it in this video, but
They would have seen it at the beginning. That's a weird paradox, that. Right then, I think I'm running out of SD card space, so I shall leave it there. As always, like, comment, share and subscribe, and we will see you, Jackie Boy and I, will see you in the next one. Right, see ya.